This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by For All Seasons Behavioral Health and Rape Crisis Center.
No matter what, you matter. It's more than just a simple phrase, because September is Suicide Prevention Month.
Suicide is the leading cause of death in the United States. According to the CDC, one person dies by suicide every 11 minutes.
Which is why For All Seasons is launching their annual suicide prevention campaign, No Matter What, You Matter. And here with more on the campaign is Beth Dorman. She is the CEO and president of For All Seasons Behavioral Health and Rape Crisis Center. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks so much.
It's good to see you. Okay, so this is I guess a sensitive topic. Tell us about your campaign.
So our campaign is No Matter What, You Matter, and this year we are highlighting we all play a role in suicide prevention. And I do think it's important that you bring up it's a sensitive campaign. So it's really important when we talk about suicide, in case someone is triggered, to know that there are resources out in the community. There's also national hotlines. And so as your viewers are listening to this today, should somebody be triggered, please know that For All Seasons has our hotlines. And we also have the 988, which is the national hotline, in case someone needs some assistance while they're listening to this part of the program.
So if we encounter someone, friend, family, maybe someone we don't know that we're thinking maybe suicidal, what do we say? What do we do?
So it's okay to check in with someone and ask the very frank question, are you feeling like you're going to harm yourself, or are you feeling suicidal? That might not be what we jump to right away. It might be just a simple check-in of, I'm noticing that something's different, or how are you doing? Help me understand what's happening. And knowing that when we ask that question, it's important that we have the trust to be able to have that conversation. So Jimmy, you and I might be having a conversation, and I might be willing to share with you, yeah, here's what's happening. Yeah. Maybe Lisa's just come into my world in the last 2 weeks, and so I might not be willing to have that conversation with her, but maybe the two of you have had a conversation together of, hey Jimmy, you've had a stronger relationship with Beth Ann, so let's have you start that conversation. So we need to be able to make sure we have that trusted circle as we're asking these questions. But our campaign is based in 3 simple words of ask, listen, and share. And so simply asking the question, are you doing okay? Knowing that it's okay if someone says, I'm not. Often we don't ask the questions because we're not sure what the answer is going to be, or maybe we don't have the solution. And what the campaign is designed to do is say, it's okay to ask the question and listen to the answer, and know that we as community members don't have all the answers. That's where the experts come in, and that's where you can share out the resources.
Okay, so let's go at it from the other side. What should we not say to someone who we suspect may be considering suicide?
So things like, oh, it's fine, at least it's not. Don't at least people when someone is not doing well, or say, well, you know, you got over this before, so you're gonna be fine. Because in the moment where someone's not doing well, and especially if they are contemplating suicide, they might not be able to look to tomorrow. They might not see the light at the end of the tunnel. So really just giving space where it's a safe place for someone to respond without judgment. So it's not our job to judge. It's our job to just listen without having a judgment of, you know what, it's not as bad as you think it is. So really making sure that we just say, I'm so glad you shared with me. I'm sorry that you're having a hard time. I'm here, is a great response.
So, okay, we have our viewer here. What is the thing that you want our viewer to take away from what you have as a mission, what you do?
That you are not alone. That even in the moments where it feels like there is no one, you are not a burden. You are not someone who is causing too much strife in the community. In each moment, it's okay that you're not doing okay and that help is available. You know, we have walk-in appointments at our office. There's the national hotline that I mentioned at the top of the segment. It's important for folks to know they are not alone, and someone is there, even in the midst where you think no one cares. There are people around who care.
All right, so let's talk about the services you offer in this regard.
So we have crisis appointments available at our office. We also work very closely with the Sante Group, which is our mobile crisis treatment team across the shore. And we also have agency partners that will bring people in on a daily basis through our open access appointments. And it's okay to be able to say, I need some therapy. You know, often, especially in some of our communities of color, in the LGBT community, it might not be a safe place to come, but we know that ages 10 to 14 and ages 25 to 34 are the categories where our kids are most at risk for suicide. And simply being able to come in and be able to have a safe place to say, I'm not doing okay. Our job is not to fix anyone. Our job is to help you navigate the journey.
Wow. Well, thank you for doing what you do.
Absolutely.
My goodness gracious. Beth Ann Dorman, we appreciate so much what you do, and thank you for coming to talk to us about it.
Thank you for bringing to light the suicide prevention campaign, and it really is important that folks know that we all play a role.
Thank you.